So let's move on. Yeah. Isabella, it was not the smartest thing. 1922. Who does that? All right, first thing we're going to learn is how to simplify fractions. Do we know how to simplify fractions? I hope so. Do you guys remember the giant 1 from 6th grade? How much did you love the giant 1? It's interesting, the giant 1. I don't tend to use it. 45 over, let's say 50. Okay, so we're adding fractions later on, and my answer is 45 over 50. And I need you to simplify your answer. What does that mean? Yeah, make it smaller, right? Bring it down. So how do I do that? Dividing. You're going to be dividing. But the key is, what number are you going to be dividing by? 5. That's where the giant 1 comes in. Okay, I'm only doing the giant 1 for the first problem. Okay? And in the giant 1 is like, what can you divide the top and the bottom by? What number works? What number can I divide the top and the bottom by? 5. So we're going to divide the top and the bottom by 5. What's 45 divided by 5? 9. What's 50 divided by 5? 10. And that's it. Let's use one with a smaller number. Let's do 10 and 16. Now, do you guys have your little multiplication table? Now, some of you can do this without the multiplication table. Fantastic. Others of you, I'm going to teach you how to do it with the multiplication table. So you're trying to find 10 and 16 on the same line. So you go to 2, right? Is 10 and 16 on the line for 2? Yeah, they're right here, right? You guys see 10 and then you see 16, right? Let's just pretend, let's go to 3. Do I see 10 or 16 on here? No. Nope. On the 4, I see 16, but do I see the 10? No. So I go back to 2. So do you see do you see that both the 10 and the 16 are there? That means that I can use the number 2 to simplify. Okay? So on your multiplication table, you find these two numbers. Oh, I found 10 and 16. 10 and 16. So where did I find it? I found it on the 2. That's the number I use. So what's 10 divided by 2? 5. What's 16 divided by 2? 8. That's our answer. 5 over 8. This is called simplifying. We're going to need to simplify for like the next 2 weeks. Why? Because we're adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing fractions. And all your answers have to be simplified. Yay, simplifying. What if you don't simplify? Well, then it's you get it wrong, yeah. 12 over 24. All right. So I'm going to use my multiplication table. On the 2, do I see 12 and 24? Yeah. Yep. On the 3, do I see 12 and 24? Yeah. On the 4, do I see 12 and 24? Yes. On the 5? No. On the 6? Yes. 12 and 24. 7? Doubt it. 8? Nope. 9? No. 10? No. 11? No. 12? Yeah. 12 and 24. So how many numbers did we name? Did we say yes to? We said yes to the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, the number 6, and the number 12. All of these numbers can be divided into both of them. Why? Because they all appear on the line. But which is the best number to use?
12.
12. The best number is the biggest number. But sometimes our eyes don't get to 12. or don't say 12. And that's fine. Let's pretend we went with 4. If you want to do 12, go ahead and do 12. But let's pretend we're going to use the number 4. Okay, we're going to simplify by 4. All right. What's 12 divided by 4? 3. What's 24 divided by 4? 6. Okay, I have 3 over 6. Hey, that was part of the do now. Arthur, can you take your hood off? Can I simplify 3 and 6? Yeah. Yes. What can I divide 3 and 6 by?
2.
Okay, so on the number 2, do you find a 3 in there?
A 1.
No. Well, 1 doesn't count. Where do I find the 3 and the 6 on the same line?
3.
On the 3. I see 3 and 6. So I can divide this by 3. What's 3 divided by 3?
1.
1, Javier. We're writing this down. What's 6 divided by 3? 2. Am I done there?
Yes.
Yep, this is my final answer. Now, if you use 12, you would have been done faster. But like I said, sometimes your eyes or in your brain don't tell you 12 right away. They tell you a different number, and that's fine. All right, are we okay? Let's do one more. 6 and 16. What can I divide 6 and 16 by? Where would 6 and 16 be on? 2. Anything else but 2? No, it's going to be 2. So divide this by 2, divide this by 2. What's 6 divided by 2? 3. And then 16 divided by 2? 8. That's your final answer. All right, let's practice. Sounds like they got it, though. Totally sounds like they understood. Can you help me? Other side, one side. You're going to be simplifying for like the rest of your math career. And then you get to simplify with variables. Oh, that's so much fun. Totally not hard whatsoever. Okay, you're going to need your multiplication table. There you go. Did I give you the perfect amount?
Yeah, I saw when that happened.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
I noticed that's the perfect amount.
It has happened quite a few. Oh, I messed up. Right there, I gave an extra one. Next time that happens, just make it disappear so I feel good about myself. Okay? Can you imagine? All right. Multiplication table if you need it. If you don't, you do all have to show me what you're dividing by. 4 and 6. You take your you can either have the little one or the big one. Find 4 and 6 on the line. If you know, go for it. Do it. If you don't know, well, doing it with me. Where does 4 and 6 appear?
2.
2. So everybody, you're dividing by 2, you're dividing by 2. This is called simplifying. It's a really good basic skill to have mastered. What's 4 divided by 2? 2. What's 6 divided by 2? 3. Anything else? We're done. Look, your best friend for this worksheet, Arthur, is 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are your best friends for this. I think like 90% of these you can simplify by 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay? So check those before anything. All right. Pause this.